Mic
There
on.
we go. Now my audio's connected to this shit. I just said a whole bunch of shit for no reason, but I know it seems like I'm slow playing and shit. Like I'm really not trying to fucking. Life just won't stop life, and I get that it's never going to. So I don't know why I be acting like like something's gonna change or something's gonna give or something. Like, bruh, just lock the fuck in, do what you gotta do. Um, Nanny's out there yapping, she in her bag. All right, fuck, bruh. Life just keeps lifing, like it won't stop. And I know it's like that for everybody, but bro, my life just fucking sucks. Like I don't know why, but it just fucking sucks. Like from birth till death, this shit's gonna suck. So I just gotta keep thugging it out like I've been. I don't know. There's nothing I can do but just thug this shit out and do what I do best, which is apparently documenting it, recording what the fuck's going on, my struggle. So I'm gonna stop. Like I said, I done stop with the Instagram shit. I'm gonna stop with that. I'll post it here since everybody you can see it real time. I'm not even focused or worried about that shit. That shit is just secondhand. But we got the camera back, record, focus, start pressing play. That's all I can do. I tried to touch base in the last video. You know my living situation. Like I'm living with my fucking diabetic grandmother. Like it's a lot. It's not easy. It's not easy since my life was flipped upside down. Shit has not been easy. Not one thing was handed to me. I lost everything and had to figure it out. Luckily, if it wasn't for my grandma, like if it wasn't for Nanny, I don't even fucking know. Like I don't even know. Homeless, fucking I don't even know. And that's why I'm always gonna go super hard for her and always try, like, but she still got her own shit going. She be driving me out my fucking mind, bruh. I love her, but she be driving me fucking crazy. Like until I gotta get my own space here soon, cause her in my space, us not having our own space, it's just a little, it's complicated. But luckily, my grandma she thugging with me. We thugging, we gonna be all right. Um, like I said, 3 a day morning videos when I do this little touch base, drink my coffee and shit. Call of Duty in the middle of the day, and the second stream and then third stream is wrapping it all up, and I'll talk about my life and all this weird shit that be going on, and just vent and just, you know. But yeah, what it comes down to is we gotta start somewhere and just yapping and not getting it done and not recording ain't doing nothing. So let's get to it. I got a second screen now so I can see comments. I can see my fucking. That's why I keep looking over this way. If you wonder what I'm looking at my second monitor. So that way I can
The death of
now
young Scooter,
stream and see what's
is
going on.
back
I can
with
look at
some more
myself. I
fairy
can,
tales to save
man, we
herself
getting
from
there.
the
We getting there.
horrors she committed. Her name is Demi Blanco. She deactivated her Instagram yesterday after I exposed her.
Uh, yeah, I'm watching that. Look the shit about the sauce and shit. I have, I've been out of tune, bro. I've been like in passive mode where life has just been passing me, and I'm just watching that shit the last couple of days. Like nothing's I don't know. I gotta get it back together.
But now she reactivated it because she can't miss out on that clout. So this is her, man, just a regular, like, degenerate scallywag from, out of Georgia. This chick just represents the worst that our culture has to offer. Of course, a delinquent, a degenerate like her auditioned for baddies at some point. So she's on national television acting an absolute fool. This is her pre-argument that ultimately led to her getting her behind whooped on at the baddies audition. Look at her in the green, falling back, getting pummeled by a stranger who didn't know that she existed 5 minutes before this interaction. But now they're pummeling each other, attacking each other, right? Fighting over a baddie ticket so they can have the privilege to come on national television and completely embarrass their family. This is where our society has came to. And this woman, Demi Blanco, she is literally the epitome of the filth that our society is currently at. So of course, when you see scallywag exhibitions like this, it's a no-brainer that the natural progression would be date the 15th man on Young Scooter's entourage bench and act like you really doing something in Atlanta when essentially you aren't doing not a goddamn thing. And of course, the natural progression from that would be when the 15th man on the entourage bench of Young Scooter want to drop you like a bad habit because you are an air mattress sleeping, 2 drawers having, bunk 304. You make us call, swat them, and ultimately get his friend killed. A funky 304 like her, I would imagine, would go in hiding and never show her face again after what she did. But apparently, this one is so clout thirsty that she wants the attention that comes with it. So this is why she's now speaking out. So she hopped on IG Live to explain why what she did was justified. But before we can react or review the IG Live, let's just give you guys some context. So we know by now that she made a call to 911, telling 911 that Young Scooter and his homies were doing some scandalous, violent things at that particular home. Now, that call led to the police showing up. So let's just remind you guys of exactly some of the things that she said, just in case you missed it the first time.
There was literally a shooting. They're like selling drugs in and out of the house. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now. Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like, there's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked, and she's bleeding profusely from her head. This is a house, and I think you guys should get here
She on some weird shit. She can't even get her story together.
quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. And it's like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair.
Ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not in the house.
Okay.
Oh, no. What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her bloody.
Conscious?
He's beating her bloody. He's dragged her back in the house.
There's no excuse in this climate for anybody to make a false accusation like that, bruh, especially in Atlanta, bruh. Atlanta PD is the most overzealous, aggressive group of cops I've ever experienced. Now, I've experienced some very good cops in Atlanta, so it could go either way. When the cops are good, they're very good, but when they are bad, they are aggressive in Atlanta, which they probably have all reason to be aggressive, right? With as much RICOs and gang activities going on, but you make a call like that to Atlanta PD and you expect for things to go smoothly? You had to have made that call expecting them cops to do something. Now, luckily, the cops didn't shoot anybody, allegedly. Young Scooter passed away, how he passed away, there's still mystery there. But as far as we know right now, the cops didn't shoot anybody. But you made the call expecting them to, wanting them to. That's why you juiced up the story to that level. Bro, you put trafficking, you put pimping, bro, you put gunshots, you put hostage situation, bro. You put under, you juiced up the story to this level, bro, to where it was nothing other but violence being expected when them cops pulled up. You are foul. But when the 911 call got released, people recognized her voice instantly because she has done so much dirt in the city that people just know who it was automatically. Now, I got calls. Even before the 911 call became public, I got calls telling me Demi did this. So when the call dropped, it was a no-brainer. Everybody recognized her voice, and word began to spread.
Ain't gonna lie, it just hit me. I just recognized who voice that is calling the police on young Scooter. It's this whole Demi. Her name on Instagram is @Demi Blanco. Y'all go, hey man, man, her name Demi. She the one pretending to be the neighborhood watch. This hoe ain't no neighborhood watch. This neighborhood ain't even got no neighborhood watch. Man, y'all, man, find this reporter.
She changed her name to try to hide from the public backlash, but people found the new name. I mean, easily, of course. There's links that exist. So she's now trying to get ahead of the story because she realized, her best bet is the police got to get you before young Scooter folks get you, bruh. So she took to social media to try to explain why what she did was justified. And here is her explanation.
I'm not looking for any type of clout. I just want to put the truth out. The situation is
It's an unfortunate situation. Shawty out her mind. They want to know what's going on.
Drama currently brewing that has potential to destroy the network and tear everything down. This is not some petty drama between co-workers. No, this is the real deal, and it's serious. So a lot of you guys already recognize who this is. This is Lemmy. Lemmy, for the most part, is who we recognize as the owner, CEO, founder of Zeus Network. But here's where it gets weird. These three people, King Bach, Amanda Serna, and D Storm, they're claiming, no, Lemmy, you are a co-founder. We're the founders of Zeus as well. So then those three came together and filed a lawsuit against Lemmy and Zeus. And the lawsuit is currently ongoing. So when fans discovered this lawsuit with these people claiming to be the co-founders of the Zeus Network, they were shocked. So they began to go on Amanda Serna page to ask her, what's going on? Are you really one of the founders of Zeus? And she responded back publicly. Amanda would take to Twitter, screenshotting her TikTok comments where fans were bringing up Zeus all of a sudden. She didn't understand where it was coming from, not knowing they discovered the lawsuit, and that's why they were asking. So she would take to Twitter to say, not sure where all this is coming from all of a sudden, but yes, I am one of the handful owners of the Zeus Network and know my lifestyle does not reflect my significant equity as I have not received any income from Zeus since coming up with the name for the platform in 2018. As we know, this is a cloud chasing generation, so anybody can come online and just cap. But fans began to pay really close attention to Amanda Serna and really take what she was saying as the truth because they discovered an article from 2017 promoting Zeus. This is an article from May of 2017 with the title, King Bach, Amanda Serna, The Storm, Power Team to Launch Subscription VOD Service. That subscription VOD service would be the Zeus Network. Lemmy, who would usually ignore Amanda Serna and other people speaking on Zeus, decided he could no longer hold his tongue because this was starting to take some legs. It was being posted on the Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk. The blogs was like, hold on now, bro. A white woman owns Zeus? What's going on here? So Lemmy spoke out and he responded directly to Amanda Serna going off on her. Lemmy would tell Amanda, stop lying to these people. You are a fraud. You buy your followers and likes. I am the creator, investor, founder, and CEO of Zeus. Thank you. Amanda will respond back in a quote tweet, you are the co-founder, heart emoji. Now that pissed off Lemmy to no end. So Lenny was so pissed off, he took the conversation off Twitter and took it to his Instagram to really let Amanda have it. Lemmy would provide some pretty unconvincing evidence. He would say that Amanda Cerny isn't a founder or co-founder because she doesn't follow any of the Zeus pages on Instagram and never been to the new headquarters. All right. Now he would also son her, right? He would also tell her, hey, bro, if you want to be on Baddies and want a job from Miss Natalie Nunn, just say that. You don't have to cap on me. So again, this is just a slick way of saying, man, you broke, mammy. All right, I'm rich, you broke. Talk to people in your own wealth category. But my dog Lemmy could not escape the receipts because after he did that, claimed that Amanda Cerny is a fraud, she was capping, she's lying, he don't know where it came from. Another receipt hit the hit the timeline, essentially in Amanda Cerny's favor. An article from 2018 where Zeus Network partnered up with Sag, that article would actually list Amanda Cerny as co-founder, along with Kim Bach and The Storm. See, the article says, Sag has reached a historical agreement with Zeus, the new subscription video on demand streaming service founded by television executive producer Lemuel Plummer and co-founded by social media stars King Bach, Amanda Cerny, and D Storm Power. The three influencers have a combined audience of almost 70 million followers across all social media platforms. The agreement, which provides coverage for content produced by Zeus and a pathway to Sag after membership for Zeus content creators, was announced from Social Media Week, Los Angeles. At this point, we calling it how we see it, bro. It looks like Amanda Cerny ain't capping. She's telling the truth because all the receipts is pointing in her favor. Like everything we've seen so far has listed her as a co-founder. It looks like Lemmy probably ain't do some good business or ain't do business all the way correctly. So Lemmy sort of got to cover his tracks. That's what it feels like. But Amanda Cerny was currently the only person speaking up. I believe King Bach did something a few years ago that really had no publicity. But so we're asking, okay, Amanda Cerny is speaking up. Lemuel is saying she's lying, even though all the receipts is saying she's telling the truth. Is King Bach or The Storm going to speak up? Little did we know, man, The Storm was rubbing his hands like Birdman, bro, right? Cooking up an Ether Part 2. The Storm dropped the content version of Ether against Zeus Network and Lemmy, providing receipts that even Lemmy can deny. This is some scandalous work, bruh.
So I see Lemmy Plummer, or Lemon Pepper as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother. Lamorne tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it The Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out for Lamorne.
Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy submarine spotted. Attention. Reporting the target position.
You don't know how to shoot. I tell him shoot.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Nasty work. This is just terrible, man. Now, the other dude who apparently didn't get what he was promised, it doesn't appear that that dude was ever officially put into the fold. So he was just somebody who was, hey, bro, you connected the dots with these really popular influencers at the time, the biggest creators on the internet. I'm gonna look out for you, bro, if this deal come through. And he never got his just due, but he was never on paperwork.
Now, at the time, I had the biggest series on the internet called The Caught Series.
Wait, baby, don't do that. No.
Had over 500 million views. It was nominated for an Emmy, 4 Streamies, winning 2. Then Lemmy asked me, are there any other influencers I could bring on as partners because we needed some heavy hitters in social media for this thing to work. I said, how about I reach out to another longtime friend of mine, King Bach? He had the numbers. Lemmy agreed. Batch agreed to join. Lemmy said we need one more partner, some diversity. So Batch reached out to Jake Paul, but Jake was working on another project and said, I'll at least give y'all an episode on round one.
Welcome to the Taj Mahal.
Then Batch said, what about another good friend of ours, Amanda Cerny? She was getting millions of views, making millions of dollars off of brand deals. We all agreed. Now at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Nasty work, man. Nasty work. Now, I'm interested in finding out exactly how this relationship broke down. Because if Lenny is on camera admitting that these people were the ones who started a company with him, why is he now denouncing Amanda Cerny and calling her a fraud? My mama always told me, tell the truth, Frederick, because lying is the hardest thing you will ever have to do. And this right here is the example of that. He was calling Amanda Cerny a fraud for saying, yeah, I was one of the co-founders, but the track record is there's interviews of you acknowledging that. So if there's interviews of you acknowledging that, but Amanda Cerny is now a fraud in 2025, that just tells me you forgot about certain interviews you did and the lie is becoming more difficult to keep track of.
Lemmy was supposed to be behind the scenes as the CEO, and the three of us were to be the face of the network, myself as the president. In the coming weeks, we started a group chat, and the founders came up with a new name for the social network. Some of the names was trash. Then one day I thought, wait, Nike was a Greek god. They were successful with their shoe and apparel line. Why don't we name ourselves after a Greek god? Let's be Zeus. So then Amanda's like, I had a dog named Zeus. Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name Zeus. We were strategizing and talking about different names.
So then became the Zeus Network. In our operating agreement, Lemmy's job was to put up the money for the first round of content, which he'd get back soon as we launched. Myself, Batch, and Amanda's job was to use our audience and our face and our likeness to blow up the company and give it a legitimate name. Lemmy's like, look guys, I'm a nobody, and you guys have the influence and celebrity to make this work. So that summer, we went hard as hell.
Zeus just came out today. You on this nigga, you gonna die. At what point did you hear me say Zeus, man?
When you looked at me and said Zeus?
Lemmy was being slick. When Lemmy stated, I'll put up the money, he was telling the truth in that regard. But the original agreement, and this makes sense, yo, because trust me, bro, I don't have that much clout yet, bro, but even I get offers like this all the time, right? Where somebody who has a company, they, have the infrastructure, they want you to come in and use your stardom to blow it up. So in this particular case, Lemmy sees King Batch, Daystorm, who at the time were like the biggest Black creators on the planet, Amanda Cerny, a creator who was getting millions of views, millions of followers. So he said, hey, bruh, y'all come in with me and let's start this network. It wouldn't make sense for Lemmy to ask them to put up money, because why would they put up money when they have all the clout? Like, again, if they were required to put up money as well to be quote unquote owners in Zeus, they would just start their own network with their own money and use their stardom, right? It wouldn't make sense to ask them to bring all the attention, all the subscribers, all the stardom, and bring all the money there as well. You feel me? So I think so far, bro, the Storm story is making complete sense. I have no doubt that this is how things went.
My job was also to go out and find as many creators as possible so that we could have enough content to live on the platform when it launched. To drive the necessary traffic to the platform, the flagship shows would be Batch, Amanda, and I also agreed to put season 2 of Caught onto Zeus. Shit, I even called in a favor from Uncle Snoop to pop up in the series, and he looked out for me.
Let's answer, Paul. Strike one. You've been watching too much Zeus, nephew.
And then we spoke to 25 other creators who are also friends of ours and told them we'll give them a free series on Zeus if they promote the app. Let me promise all of them that they would get a percentage of the subscriptions. They didn't get a dime. So approaching the launch of Zeus, Lemmy calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Bad Escorts, Caught Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now, bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But Lemmy said, I'm going to pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. Now, every show on Zeus has music in the background, but keep in mind, we had no more budget for music. So I called in another favor from my good friend Tommy Brown and Franks, and I said, yo, we need beats for Zeus. They done produced everything from Ariana Grande to Justin Bieber. Tommy gave us over 1,000 beats with a promise from Lemmy that they'd get paid back once Zeus was profitable. They never got paid.
When it's time to start your business, it's time for Shopify. Get everything you need to go from launch.
This is why I don't entertain those propositions when I get it, where somebody is inviting me to come into their company and to promote it in exchange for equity. Because, bro, the person who is essentially, you know, the founder, even though they're giving you co-founder or ownership stake, they're still somewhat the founder. Bro, they have complete control of the payment processors. They have complete control of the subscription. Everything, right? The money go into their bank. So essentially you are at their will, right? They can choose to pay you or not pay you. And in this case, according to the Storm, King Bach, and Amanda Serna, you know, Lemon chose not to pay them. So essentially they brought all their connections. They worked for absolutely nothing. So they brought all their connections to Zeus. They brought all their stardom to Zeus. They brought Zeus to millions of eyes for absolutely free because they thought they were owners and they thought they were pushing their own stuff when they didn't have control of the payment processor.
We understood that Zeus couldn't just be successful in social media, and we needed a partner in traditional media. So I talked to my boy Fonz, and he links me with Tiffany, who works at SAG-AFTRA. Zeus ended up signing a historic deal as the first social platform to partner with SAG-AFTRA. And because of this partnership, I was also able to get a lot of the creators and actors their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And let me end up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't trust tweets, only trust receipts. Let's keep it going. Now, since Zeus was a new platform and app, it was also able to get a lot of the
my comprehension is unfortunately
creators and actors their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And
it's a SAG card. Hey, yes, you can give it to her. I can see what I can do. Zeus didn't stay true to what they originally told SAG, so I don't know if she can get it through the Zeus show. SAG is looking at Zeus with a side eye. Shit, I don't know what SAG cards are.
And let me end up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't trust tweets, only trust receipts. Let's keep it going. Now, since Zeus was a new platform and app, there was a lot of bugs that needed fixing. Now, our original tech partner, Nick, warned Lemmy that there was going to be some bugs and problems on launch day. But Lemmy ain't listen for shit. With his Napoleon complex, him and Nick used to get into it. So we throw this big-ass launch party in L.A. We had ice sculptures, DJs, red carpet, big screens. Amanda bit the bullet and did this big-ass deal with Diageo for half her rate so we could have Ciroc as a sponsor. We was in it.
It came together. We're doing our pre-launch party, so coming out July 13th, I'm super stoked.
On launch day, all the creators who had a show on the platform promoted the hell out of Zeus, and over 45,000 people joined the platform that day. So now we on Easy Street. Until the next day, we get a call from our tech partner, Nick, who said there was a glitch in the system and everybody got into Zeus for free. We had to boot everybody out of Zeus and ask them to rejoin for the subscription price. And if you know anything about people, they ain't paying for shit after they got it for free.
That just shows the power of their stardom. Over 45,000 people. Yo, if they were all paid subscribers, that would be over $200,000 in one day. That would mean from the launch pad, they essentially build a $200,000+ business per month. That's crazy. Now, right now, Zeus, I believe, have over like 1 million subscribers a month. So they're getting paid. All right. Now, but here's where the smoking gun comes in, okay? The Storm actually kept receipts of Lemmy saying out of his own mouth that King Bach, The Storm, and Amanda Serna are partners and owners along with him.
So the first round of Zeus was a wash. We had to scramble and come up with a plan for round 2 with no money. Then King Bach comes in clutch and saves the day and brings in our 5th partner, a silent investor named Ben Koo, who put up the funds we needed for round 2. On round 2, we changed up the plan and we used the funds from Ben Koo to make longer form content. Amanda secured Lil Tay, who was huge at the time. Bat secured B. Simone, who was huge at the time. I secured Quay, who was huge at the time. And Lemmy secured Michael Blackson. Those shows with TT being the flagship gave us enough subscribers and enough income to make it to the next season for even bigger shows. Now, Lemmy controlled all the money at Zeus. And at this point, myself, Batch, and Amanda were pushed out while Lemmy's taking these interviews acting like he did it all by himself.
But you did have partners. She did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's I was like, that's when they were lit.
Like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up investing my own capital. They didn't put in any money. They didn't do anything.
He seized all the Zeus accounts, got him.
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, my bad. I'm back. I had to throw some nuggets in the air fryer. Struggle with life. I need someone to help me set up this live screen too, or like this intermission screen, or like the be back soon screen. Like basically a whole new template layout. I mean, I guess I'm gonna figure it out myself and get into this shit. You know,
Myself all this heavy security and started spewing lies.
I thought they would bring some value, bring some money to the table, and do their thing, and they did.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who needs that kind of security is either super famous or did a lot of people dirty.
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension and it basically blocks ads for you. And it actually gets cooler because if you do end up seeing ads, Pi legit pays you.
Part of what makes this whole platform special is, yes, you guys are partners and owners with me in this. And what you bring to the table, like you said, is relationships. People would not do this if it wasn't because of you and King Batch and Amanda.
At this point, you probably have the same answer I have, bruh. I mean, if he's acknowledging it, where did it go wrong? Like, how did things break down? Well, apparently what took place was them and Lemmy, meaning, again, not them and Zeus, meaning like they still is in Zeus. They still want to work with Zeus, but them and Lemmy, their relationship had a falling out because friends of theirs or a friend of theirs who was dealing with Lemmy at the time accused Lemmy of doing some pretty serious things, and they believed their friend. And because they believed their friend, they confronted Lemmy about it. And according to the Storm, the conversation ain't go, as planned, ain't go well, and that led to them having a fallout.
Now, when you have a successful company like Zeus, you do something called partner payouts. Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he sexually assaulted her. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we receive K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmy Plumber walks through Paris with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases, let me just read this, new home, RVs.
Lemmy done bought me a truck for my birthday.
The Zeus network bought you.
Zeus bought it.
Cybertrucks, cars, jewelry, and he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. Don't let the internet and Lemon Pepper fool you. We put them on. This guy's a fraud. I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and a Jason Tobert, who's also works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is like, you guys are losers. I'm going to drag this case until you all broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus.
If the IRS is still sending them tax documents, then that means they're listed somewhere as owners. They're just not receiving payments or payouts from Zeus or Lemmy because Lemmy don't like them anymore. To me, this is going to have a very detrimental effect on Zeus because, so according to them, Lemmy is banking on, hey, bruh, I'm the infrastructure. I have all the money right now. Bruh, Zeus is worth damn near $1 billion, bruh. I can stall you guys out and wait until y'all go broke. But the more he waits, the more he starts to owe them, right? Pain and suffering, et cetera, et cetera. And if a court rules that, yeah, these 3 are owners, they have stake and ownership in Zeus, and you have to pay them everything you owe them, bro, if Lemmy is going around saying, yo, Zeus is worth $1 billion, you might have to owe this dude like $100 million a piece, right? And let's say they have enough equity in the company to where, bro, they can really shake some stuff up, disrupt the entire operation plan. This won't end well for Zeus from my perspective, bro, because, these people got nothing but receipts, bro. They got nothing but receipts showing that they were co-founders, they still have equity, and they are owed a lot of money from Zeus. And if that money is paid out, because Zeus still afford to operate, because I don't think Lemmy is somewhere saving up the money he owes D-Storm and King Bodge and Amanda Serna. Nah, bro, it feels like Lemmy is out here spending that money as fast as he's getting it, bro. All right? Let me know, man. Let me know how y'all feel, okay? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out, what Loose Cannon said in his call from the feds on No Jumper was so crazy, it left everybody stunned.
Cracking, bro.
Loose Cannon!
What's up with it, King? How you doing?
Not much, man. We tapped in right now. We got the Viral Way on here. We got Lush, and we got the one and only Munchie B.
Before we even move forward, I want to give Loose Cannon credit. Loose Cannon to me is one of the most authentic people in this entire LA gangsta hip hop podcast scene. Because there's a lot of people who I see when they're out on the streets, they're D1 crash outs. But it never fails. As soon as the feds or the police come, after 2 weeks in jail, man, they choir boys now. They deacons of the churches. They denouncing their gangs, denouncing the street life. They having I have a dream speeches. They want to be motivational speakers. They getting their GEDs and they like diplomas. And it's like, hold on. You was the top killer when you was free, but now you a bishop? Now you MLK? Now you Malcolm X in prison? It's almost, it's the most absurd thing to me.
Oh,
now I
can
can
check my nuggets. Was it a good idea? You went to the bathroom?
Mic off. Mic
Good.
on.
That's why I reminded you. Good. I love you. Yeah, well, I don't want you using the bathroom at Turkey Hill. Can you grab me 2 things while you're over there? Can you grab me 2 things while you're over there? Gatorade and the ice cream Twix. The Twix ice cream. I gotta pee so bad. The Twix ice cream. Here, give me a couple dollars. Yeah.
Oh, the board.
Yeah, the Twix ice cream. That's what Twix.
Yeah, I know.
That's what all the other ice creams. Love you. Yeah. What?
Mic off. Mic on.
All right, finish checking on my nuggets. How did air fryer keep resetting? Open it. There we go. All right, now you get situated.
Understand reforming and changing, but like bro, if you can change in 2 weeks in prison, bro, you could change on the streets. You ain't need prison to change you if it only took 2 weeks to change up your entire program. Loose cannon, you gotta respect it. D1 crash out when he was free. D1 crash out in jail, bro. All right, he ain't giving no Fs. When Loose Cannon called in this time, they exercised some decorum. They asked him how he was feeling before they got into who's snitching. All right, so Loose Cannon is calling from the feds and he's speaking about and exposing who he believes is snitching on their RICO case. Talking about open witnesses on a podcast. Hey, man.
Who turned on you already?
No, I'm talking about on Big Useless.
Oh, people are already telling on him.
Yeah. So it's like I'm just sitting in here right now, just going through the process.
Damn.
Is everybody telling loose, or do you know specifically who's been telling?
Shit, everybody got out. The only people that's still in here is what me breaking him.
Have you had any conversations that were basically like, we'll let you out right now, you just got to tell us this, this, and this?
Hell no, that ain't no conversation.
So they consider you to be such a crucial part of this case that they're not even proposing a deal?
No, I haven't. No, it's not that. It's not that at all.
Safety valve?
It's just the point of it is it's just not going to happen. Just put it that way.
The feds know that you're so solid that they wouldn't even ask you to talk.
No, it's not going to happen.
So did you catch word that I just revealed it like an hour ago on this podcast, but basically the feds came to my house and the one and only thing that they were interested in was the cease and desist from Big U because of your appearance on the podcast with Wack, in which you basically said that Big U had knowledge of the Nipsey situation before it happened.
This entire interview is wild, but this particular clip we're about to get into is one of the wildest things you would ever see. So when Adam mentions the cease and desist, you guys remember Loose Cannon did an appearance on No Jumper where Loose Cannon talked about how they kidnapped Meek Mill and held him hostage until Rick Ross gave them $50,000, and he did that on behalf of Big U. But he also talked about how the day that Nipsey Hussle passed away, Big U gave him a call 30 minutes before Nipsey died.
He'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm going to get it. You get what I'm saying? And then
Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
boy, this shit getting crazy.
Drop off the 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on Crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000. We were doing a TV show like a while back, right? And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me, so he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, And I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later, or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like...
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
Obviously, after that interview aired, Big U sent No Jumper a cease and desist, telling No Jumper, hey, listen, everything that was said in that interview, such as I sent dudes to rob a dispensary, I extorted Meek Mill and Rick Ross for $50,000, I called and knew that Nipsey Hussle was going to pass away before he passed away. None of that is true. And some of that is actually included in the indictment. The Meek Mill and Rick Ross incident is included in the Big U indictment. The robbery of the dispensary, Loose Cannon is actually being charged with that as well. And Big U is also being charged with that as well. So right now, it'll be in Loose Cannon's best interest to say, yeah, Big U was right. All of that was a lie. We were just capping and making up stories in an interview. But Loose Cannon would say no. If it was a lie, then why he wanted to take it down? I was telling the truth. And it's like, bro, no, you're not telling the truth. No. You are lying. No, you are not telling the truth, bro. Those are crimes. That's pointing towards a criminal organization being in place and whereas imposing their will on the city of Los Angeles, and a criminal organization that they are accusing you of being a part of under Big U.
No, see, the thing is, it's like, I'm going to say it like this, because he's going through something. It's just why send a cease and desist if it's not true. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are suggesting.
It's defamatory, though.
Yeah, even if it's not true, it is
right.
It's a defamatory statement for sure. Absolutely, I could understand him not wanting that out there, even if it wasn't true, to keep it a stack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you say, Les?
I was saying I could. It's a defamatory statement, regardless. So I could see him not wanting that out, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah. But if you wanted to prove somebody that was a liar, right? Telling them put it out, right?
No.
Here's the thing. I believe Loose Cannon. I believe Loose Cannon was telling the truth about everything clearly, because a lot of that the feds are saying happened and is true. But this is not the time to prove that you were telling the truth. You should be, bro, that was all cap. I was just capping about that, bruh. Of course Big U was right, man. Bro, y'all posted defamatory statements. But Loose Cannon, and this is why you gotta respect Loose, bro. Loose is gangster, man. Bro, Loose, in every situation, he's the same. I've never seen Loose Cannon not be himself. So Loose Cannon right now is being himself. Now, do you want to say this publicly? It's probably not the smartest, but at least he's being himself, bro. Right? Now, Loose Cannon would also say that everybody who got bond right now, they are actively snitching on him.
JK.
I got no comment on the Rico. Nothing to do with the Rico. No comment.
Oh, that was a Crip Mac joke. My bad.
You know it's free loose. It's free loose. Free other guys.
Like, everybody is going to support everybody. Only the real is going to stand. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody that was on that indictment rolled over. Everybody out of jail. Everybody was making statements.
So you and Brick are the only ones who didn't have anything to say?
We're the only one that's still in jail, right?
I didn't know everybody
damn
was
near,
released.
yeah.
I didn't know
Of the ones we know.
Released.
It was 4 already in jail, though, when they
else
Linda.
is out.
Damn, everybody being out is bugged out.
Loose, activate your patience, man. Stay off that phone.
Hey, how do you feel about people celebrating people going to jail?
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Loose Cannon is one of the most entertaining people in internet history. I feel like having Loose Cannon call in and talk about the trending topics or talk about the hip hop, just so his time can pass by easier. I feel like that would be better. But calling Loose Cannon and asking about, hey, bro, who's snitching? Hey, yo, who's snitching on y'all, bro? Yo, the witnesses right now, who's cooperating, who's quote unquote snitching, who got bond, who are out, you don't want to put them on a blast because those are people the feds believe are going to help their case. So if they believe that those people are going to help their case, bro, the feds is going to take every tool possible to protect those people. Because when you start calling them out, start identifying them, that could be seen as witness intimidation. And now the feds is going to do what? Okay, to take away phone privileges. So, oh, yo, we can't give him bond because he's going to try to go after, you feel me? So it's like there's just so many examples of how this could go wrong that I don't feel like we should call Loose Cannon and ask him about snitches or call Loose Cannon and ask him about who's cooperating. We should call Loose Cannon and talk about how's life with you, man. All right, how's life? Now, Loose Cannon said something after this that was so crazy that even like the two dudes viral way, well, the podcast is viral way, but that's viral and that's Messiah. And on the left, even they had to say, whoa, bro, Loose, sir, you gotta relax. And Viral will also call out No Jumper and claim that No Jumper right now is not laughing with Loose Cannon, they're laughing at Loose Cannon. And when the phone hang up, they're gonna be laughing at the situation.
I don't want him to go to jail. I'd rather if we beef him, we handle this shit on the street.
Why is
That's
Cuz on
it.
the phone saying that?
Yeah, I don't know if you should say
Hey,
that.
hang up, Cuz, hang up. Like, hang up, bro. Y'all, you doing crazy shit, Cuz, hang up.
Like, I don't want him to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Shitty burger.
That's just kind of weird for somebody to, I want
Y'all niggas crazy,
my enemy to go to
cuz.
jail.
Y'all letting this nigga incriminate himself. Hang up, cuz.
No street dudes say that, Adam.
I know, but nigga, don't do it while we on here because it look like we condoning it, cuz. We're not with that, bro.
Luke, the
Hang
Viral Way
up,
wants
bro.
to make it clear that they think you're incriminating yourself and that you should stop.
Who's the far away?
Long as you
Podcast from Long Beach.
Yeah, we don't got nothing to do with what he doing. I just don't want to watch him do that, bro.
Shout out to them too.
Hey, Luce, hang up, bro. Let your lawyer talk.
You ain't got one yet.
You said what?
I said hang up and let your lawyer talk, bro. Like, they gonna use this for content. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, but the thing is not saying anything that I have.
Nah, bro, but you in some real shit, bro, and I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Activate your patience, like bro said. All this circus, don't do that, bro. You in facing some real life shit. The internet, don't do that. They gonna laugh at you. None of these niggas gonna put money on your books. None of these niggas gonna come visit you. They're gonna laugh at you when this phone call hang up, cuz. Don't. The fame ain't worth that shit.
Everything will go, even the female.
I would like to say he's capping, but nobody corrected him. Now, if I was there, I would have said, hey, bro, nah, I'm not laughing at the homie, man. I love Loose Cannon. Now, I know Lush has a relationship with Loose Cannon. Munchie B and Loose Cannon are ops. Adam and Loose Cannon don't really have a relationship. So maybe they are laughing. Who knows, right? I know for sure, like, Munchie ain't laughing because Munchie is Munchie is one of the last, like, real street dudes, right? To where, he's not laughing at an enemy for being in jail. But, yeah, this is not good, man. It's not good. But at some point, you got to trust the person, right? Loose Cannon says, bro, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Nothing I'm saying is going to affect my case. So if he believes that, then who are we or who am I to say any different, all right? So y'all let me know in the comment section. But what do you guys think about this, okay? If you were Loose Cannon, would you be on the phones talking to No Jumper, talking about things, about who's snitching and who's not snitching and court details? Let me know how you would play it if you was Loose Cannon. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen to find out why Aaron the Plumber tried to fight the interviewer mid-interview for asking him.
What's up with this nigga? Check on that if these nuggets.
Mic off. Mic on.
Nuggets on.
Introducing the Highboy Max Pro electric scooter, where power and versatility meet in an exhilarating ride. With 48 volts 15Ah battery, this scooter is ready for the long haul. Say goodbye to range anxiety as it covers an impressive 46.6 miles on a single charge. Packed with 650W motor,
Aaron the Plumber crashed out and asked this interviewer to meet up in Atlanta to fight. And it's all a part of this ongoing beef with Aaron the Plumber and Saint and Sinner. If Aaron the Plumber and Marquette, aka the Saint and the Sinner, if they didn't have beef, which is shocking in general, but if they didn't have beef, I would think they would be best friends because these two dudes are two of the most unique people on the planet. We know Aaron for being a D1 crash out, but Aaron does also exhibit the ism. If you're not from the West Coast, the ism pretty much mean pimp energy. I say pimp energy because I don't know if Aaron is an actual pimp or not. You know, that's my brother. I'm not going to incriminate him. And Marquette is Mr. Hard on 304s. He also exudes pimping. All right. I don't know if neither of these guys actually are engaging in pimping, but they exude the energy. They are hard on 304s. So these two dudes would be best friends if they weren't beefing. The Saint and the Sinner does a couple of things on YouTube. He does podcasting, does motivational speeches. He also does live streams and reactions. So as far as we can tell, their beef started when Saint did a reaction video to Aaron the Plumber. And
was this nigga confused or am I tripping? How is being hard on bitches pimping? Like, are niggas just lost in the sauce? Niggas done took this whole sharp dynamic of him screaming at the bitches to now that's pimping. Like, I'm so confused. I'm confused.
And in this reaction, he had some unfavorable things to say about Aaron the Plumber, to say the least.
Allegedly, bro had a gun. No, I don't want to hear none of that. When you run up on the enemy and you talking reckless, nigga, about what you said. When I was talking about Adam reckless, when I saw him on site, I ran up on him like, what's happening? It was one of me, and it was 6 of them. Everybody was bigger than me. I didn't make excuses. I ran up on him, said, what's up with it? If you talking about squabbles, squabble up then. Bitch, if you in the chat talking about, oh, he had a gun, what they use a bitch to do? Marquette, what do you mean? Are you saying that you can defeat bullets? Nah. I'm saying that if you dealing with somebody and you already know they got the drop on you, then shut your mouth and act like it's a library, boy, and keep quiet. Quit running your damn mouth like a broad. I'm saying engage men with respect. That's what I'm saying. Don't pump fake out here. It'll get you killed. That's what I'm saying.
I really enjoy the Saint and the Sinner content, but I think he's tripping with this one, bruh. I don't think Aaron is a punk or a B for not punching or fighting the dude who spat on his back. Because me personally, bro, I don't care if it's spit, if it's scat, I don't care if it's piss. Bro, I'm not fighting anybody who got a gun on them, bro. I don't care what they do. The cemetery is filled with a lot of courageous men. And some of them are very satisfied with their decisions. Some ain't so much. I'm not one of them, bro. Listen, man, if you ready to die about it, if you ready to die about your pride and ego, then die about it. I'm not ready to die by my pride and ego, so I would gladly walk away. Hey, bro, you got it today, homie. Maybe next time when I got the leverage, I could show out, but right now, you got it. Now, Marquette will also attempt to take Aaron through a therapy session. He would try to psychoanalyze Aaron the Plumber and what he's been seeing from Aaron the Plumber when he watched Aaron the Plumber, rather on television or on social media.
I look at Aaron and I can see the boy in him. He's looking for approval. He's looking for love. He's looking for you to be proud of him. You can tell it when he smiles too big. He's like taking pictures with fans, smiling way too big. And it's a beautiful thing, that boyish, youthful happiness, but that's also what's going to get him hurt, because he doesn't realize that no one in this industry loves you. Not even the fans love you. Just imagine your fans love you because you catch fades. They love you when you're putting yourself at risk. God damn, that's not love.
I don't think he's completely off with this particular take, nor do I think he was being a hater. I do feel like when it comes to entertainment, some of us feel like we do have to play up to the camera, especially when you're on Zeus. You feel like you got to stand out and do certain things for camera time. So
Speaking of this, I ain't finished my episode of Erica Menza. Can I watch that on YouTube? Like, is Zeus content fair use if I watch that streaming? If I stream and watch that, is that good? I need someone to let me know.
Maybe some situations Aaron may have been enticed to fight and get it cracking, and in turn he hurt himself, but he gains popularity with the fans. So essentially, he's hurt himself for validation or to entertain the audience. But in a lot of these situations, though, maybe some may play a factor with those examples, but in a lot of these situations, maybe the majority of them, I think Aaron would have fought them on camera or off camera. I feel like Aaron would have reacted exactly how he reacted on camera, like he reacted off camera. If you've met Aaron the Plumber, you will realize this is a no-nonsense dude, bro. Like, this dude, the littlest of disrespect, and he's crashed now. No, he's a D1 crash out for real. So I don't believe that he's fighting only because he's on camera, because, you know, he has those same fights off camera from the little time that I've spent with Aaron the Plumber. Now, Marquette would take it from, you know, like giving advice or trying to psychoanalyze him, and Marquette would actually do a reaction video where he calls out Aaron the Plumber as a father. Now, Aaron the Plumber hasn't really addressed whether or not he's a father publicly, but Marquette will react to a Mediocre Tutorials review video where he's calling out Aaron the Plumber for his fathership skills or lack thereof.
I'm going to say this. If I have a child out there, summon him.
Wow. Okay.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. Enemy battleship sir. All stations reporting strategic target. The ship is on fire. Detected. We've sunk an enemy destroyer. Torpedoes, direct front.
If you live anywhere here in the red circled area and you have an old, struggling air conditioning or heating system, right now we have an offer going on where we can get you a brand new, super efficient air conditioning and heating system. It is a system that will be able to do both for $0 down, and you can finance that new system with 0% interest financing. If you guys are interested in
That was wild.
No.
Summon him. Bring him here. Where's the mother?
Only honey mustard. There's one on the table.
Summon him? Like the child is a goddamn genie?
They've been trying to summon this guy. His alleged son, who he has definitely met, is 8 years old. The mother.
Up! Say it ain't
Mic off.
so. No.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights on. Carry me home. Na 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 na. What? What? if you wonder, why does Marquette take out the time out of his beautiful life? Why does he put a beautiful life on pause to come speak to us? Because of this stuff right here.
Mic on.
You gonna lie about having a kid? I would have respected it more if you just would have said, look, I'm not gonna speak on that. Next question. Come on, man. You don't have to lie about it. And some things aren't people's business. Like if somebody said, hey, Marquette, is your wife a fat, ugly white girl? I might say, I don't speak on women. That doesn't mean she is. Doesn't mean she isn't. It's just, I don't speak on my women. That's all it is. Let's move on. And then here it is. Make a muscle, little man. Hey, little man, make a muscle. Yeah. Hey, take a picture of me and my son. Make a muscle, little man. Yeah, you strong like your dad. Here, just inject this. Your muscles get bigger. Like, bro, that's crazy.
Kids is always a sensitive subject for me. So all I really have to add to this particular conversation is Aaron and Plummer would claim that the kid is unverified. He hasn't gotten any type of confirmation, whether it's via DNA or via what he's asked for, to confirm the kid is his. So right now is up in the air and is currently undetermined, according to Aaron. Now, it began to feel like this beef was a little personal because it went from reactions to then Marquette did a call-in show. And it's unclear whether or not this lady just called in impromptu or whether or not Marquette planned it with this lady. But essentially, he brought up Aaron and Plummer's ex-assistant to talk about him, right? To spill the tea, to badmouth Aaron. And this is where I began to feel like maybe that there's something deeper here. I don't feel like this is solely because Marquette just want to do a reaction. It feels like something personal happened behind the scenes that made Marquette really want to go in on Aaron, Because bringing on the ex-assistant to spite Aaron, that's a pretty personal move to me.
So, okay, so when my friend pulled up, he told me he didn't want my friend pulling up close to the car and told me to tell my friend to kind of like park by like a pump because we were at the gas station. So he told me walk over, get the stuff and bring some back to the car so that he can see which one he wants. So I said, okay. So I went to tell my friend. My friend is like, kind of like, what's going on? Like, because, that's never happened. And I tried to explain to him, like, he's just not comfortable. He's not from here. And also, I couldn't really tell him much because Aaron didn't want me to tell him that, who he was.
Yeah, he's just scared, but okay.
Yeah.
He's a buster, but go ahead.
So then 2-3 minutes later, Aaron calls me. I left you at the gas station. You got me up. You drove off with that.
Whoa.
I said, what? I said, I'm right here at the pump. Like, I never went anywhere. I'm trying to tell my friend to give me a sample of each one so you can smell it. That's what you told me to do. He drove off and left me there, stranded.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. Let me write.
If that happened, that's crazy. But I was always raised on the ho say is no say, meaning, bruh, if a woman is going through it with a man that she was involved with, because apparently she was his ex-assistant, but they were also in some type of romantic stuff as well. So whole say is no say means, whatever she tells me about the man she used to deal with holds no weight and means nothing, right? Because a woman is always going to add some type of extra stuff. And that goes with men and women too. A man is going to add some extra stuff on a woman who broke his heart, right? He won't tell you how many times he cheated and effed her, but he going to tell you how she cheated on him after he done cheated with like 20 other women. So in this situation, you mean to tell me that Aaron is so psycho that he watched you go to the pump over there and then 3 minutes later he drove off yelling and screaming, accusing you of driving off with the man? Nah.
Oh. Locked in.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one, okay? But
I love it.
While the interview was going on, right, while she was having her moment, Aaron and Plummer actually called in and chaos ensued.
What's up, bro?
Hey, partner, do me this favor real quick. Now, do me this favor real quick. If you just limit the curse to say what you got to say.
Yeah, let me say this, bro.
Yeah, see what you got to say.
Even if everything what the said is true, which is not, who give a fuck? What you gonna do with your dead homies? I'm not.
What from? You said you ain't
You
a gangster.
already know.
Dead homies. What dead? What dead
You
homies?
already know.
You's a
You
scrub,
already know.
boy.
To get on you. To get on you, bro.
Hey, check this out. Hey, check this out, partner. I'll put some more holes in your face, homie. Your charges is for being a hoe. I'll put some more holes in your face.
Hey, this is a hoe.
Hey, get my record open.
You on the internet capping. You on the internet capping, bro. You know what I'm saying? You try to book me.
Just tell
Bro,
everybody
you try to
this.
book
Tell
me.
everybody this.
You couldn't
Why when you
afford
was
it.
in
You couldn't
Atlanta, you
afford to
ain't say
book
that?
me.
Why you
couldn't
ain't say that
afford
when
to
you was
book
in
me.
Atlanta?
You know what I'm saying?
Why
Where
didn't
you
you say
at?
that when you was
Where
out
you,
here?
what? Ain't you
Why
in
didn't you
Vegas?
get tough when you was in Atlanta?
Ain't you in Vegas?
Real quick.
Cause we own you.
Nah,
We own
fool,
you,
you know
boy.
I'm in Atlanta,
As soon as we
boy.
popped out, we own
Don't
you in
start
Atlanta.
lying. You know
For
I'm in
sure.
Atlanta.
I don't know where you at.
Yeah, you
When
did,
you
boy,
try-
because when I told you to come out here, it was in Atlanta.
I'm on my way to Atlanta right
You's
now.
a liar, boy.
I'm on my way to Atlanta right
You's a
now. Dead
liar.
homie, get up with me.
Hey,
Yeah,
check
get
this
up
out.
with me.
Hey, check this out. Tell me this. Why somebody spit on you, you ain't do nothing, tough guy?
I'm on my way to Atlanta.
that's- why
All
you
that,
didn't do
I'm on
nothing
my
when you
way.
got spit
Yeah,
on?
this is the.
You didn't do
Oh
anything.
God, you do not want to get up with me.
The more they talk, the layers is being unpeeled, and you really start to understand exactly what the issue is. Because Marquette and Aaron both mentioned or acknowledged that there was discussions to bring Aaron out to Atlanta to interview with Marquette. So again, here's my theory on exactly where the issue stemmed from. Marquette is somebody who is notorious. He's famous. He's online. He has a lot of clout. Aaron has a lot of clout. Usually in a clout for clout situation, the collab is mutually beneficial. So money is usually not involved. Now, money is involved once one person thinks they have more clout than the other. So Aaron thinks he has more clout than Marquette. Marquette thinks, bro, we are on the same level. Come and do the interview. I'll probably come and do your platform. So when Aaron probably tried to charge Marquette, Marquette took that as an insult. And that probably led to Marquette not holding his tongue on Aaron. But even that, like, that's not really Marquette's character. So I guess, I don't know. It has to be something a little bit more, but I do believe that the interview part was the catalyst for what took place after.
Oh God, you don't want to get up with me. Dead homies, I'll beat your ass, boy. I'm known across the world for whooping. You's a hoe, man.
You whooped
Fake ass.
You whooped the guy who
You's
spit
a
on
fake ass. You's a hoe. I'll whoop
Why
you.
didn't you whoop the guy who
I'll
spit
whoop
on you?
you. I will whoop you. That's on everything I love. On God, on Jesus Christ.
If you on me,
You's a
you be stinking, boy.
You ain't gonna do shit. Shut your ass up. You's a hoe. You's a hoe.
Somebody spit on me. They
You's a
gonna
hoe.
You
Hey,
raped.
that's all. It's gonna run in
coward,
suckers.
boy. You don't
You
want
gonna run your suckers like dead homies. You don't want to meet up with me. You don't want to meet me. Dead homies, I beat you, boy. God, beat you. Yeah, you say whatever. Say whatever on the internet. You was just blowing up my phone, calling my mom, doing some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I got all the screenshots. You weird. On God. You was just calling my mom, blowing up. You're weird. You got mental health issues. This has mental health issues. On God. You have mental health issues. Your apartment is dirty as this clean her place up. I was there 2 days. Nasty as stinks. I didn't you because your stink. Yeah, because you was editing. I was there for 2 days. Your apartment dirty as. Oh God, your had chips. She had. Oh God, I never said that. Never said that. You got dirty ass apartments. This had chips in her bed. Nasty ass. She had chips in her bed. Hey, you can have her. Hey, Mark Wetter, you can have her. Oh God, I swear to God. Hey, bro, you need to teach. You need to teach. You need to teach proper hygiene. You need to teach proper hygiene, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't you, nigga. Simple. Rest in peace, simple. Simple than you. Rest in peace, simple.
You talking about that dead?
Yeah, on mama.
You talking about that dead?
Mom popped out, boy.
If you watch that back and just watch the girl's reaction, you could see the smirk on her face, the sly grin. She's enjoying it because she feels like she sparked confrontation. She sparked the beef. You could tell she's enjoying it, just smiling up a storm. I just hate that, man. Because both these dudes come from a school of pimping. So if y'all come from that particular school of pimping, and Sinful P, like Aaron said, it was his biggest inspiration because Aaron was a fan of Marquez channel and Sinful P channel. If that's your inspiration, bro, a woman shouldn't have you crashing out on another man, bro. Like, a woman should never be able to instigate something. Well, she didn't instigate it because the beef was already existing before, but a woman shouldn't be able to spark something in you to where you want to confront another man. I think that's kind of crazy. You feel me? Now, once it starts getting to, you know, like this and the did. Now, Sinful the P made a video on me that I didn't quite like, but ever since he passed away, bruh, I kind of let it go. I have, you know, no problem with dead people, right? Because we can't beef. You know.
This first stream of the day. What the internet has to say. I'm gonna start this second stream here shortly. Let's do it.